I want to talk to two specific people today. Both people are in their 30s or 40s on their tech career journeys, not exactly where they want to be. The first person is already in tech. They have been in IT or cybersecurity or networking for 5, 8, maybe 10 years, and they're still making $60, $70, maybe $80,000. They're watching people with less experience than them make $120, $150, even $200,000 a year, and they just can't figure out why. The second person, working in a completely different industry, maybe healthcare, finance, the military, education, customer service, retail management, law enforcement, logistics, or the trades. And they're watching tech salaries from the outside thinking, I should have gotten into tech years ago. Is it too late for me now? This video is for the both of you, because whether you are trying to break in or trying to level up in tech, you're making the exact same mistake. You're playing the wrong game. If you are trying to break into tech by competing with 22-year-olds fresh out of college on entry-level coding boot camps, you are going to lose. And if you are already in tech and you're coasting on the same skills you learned 5 years ago, the market is quietly moving past you. In this video, I'm going to give you the exact playbook for dominating the tech industry in your 30s and 40s. I'm going to show you why your age is actually the biggest unfair advantage, why you need to stop acting like a generalist, the specific ignorance debt that you must pay off immediately, and the exact tech sectors where experienced professionals are being paid the most right now. So let's get into it. But before we get started, if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment if you felt like this video was very helpful for you. Oh, and if you're wondering why I'm qualified to talk about this, I'm in my 30s. I have over 15 years of tech experience. I'm making multiple six figures in my career, and I've helped hundreds of people, regardless what their background is, level up with tech in their 30s and 40s. So the biggest mistake that I see from both groups, career transitioners and underpaid tech professionals, is trying to learn everything. You just simply can't do it. When you're 22, being a generalist, that makes sense. You're exploring, you try a little front end, try a little back end, try a little bit of networking, a little bit of cloud. That is fine when you have time on your side. But when you're in your 30s or 40s, being a generalist is a massive financial liability. Here's the hard truth that nobody's going to tell you. Companies do not pay $200,000 per year for someone who is okay at 5 different things. They pay for the person who is an absolute expert in cloud architecture or DevSecOps or AI infrastructure or cybersecurity engineering. They pay the person who walks into the room immediately, solves a specific problem that has been keeping the CTO up at night, not the generalist. So a lot of you think you have imposter syndrome. You do not have imposter syndrome. You just have not gone deep enough yet because your focus is too split. For the person that is transitioning into tech from another field, stop trying to learn Python, cybersecurity, JavaScript, networking, and cloud all at the same time. Pick one lane. The highest ROI lanes right now for career changers are IT infrastructure and cybersecurity. Both have massive demand in tech contracting, and that's backed by the government. And neither one of them require you to be a software developer. For the person who is already in tech who's underpaid, ask yourself, honestly, when's the last time you learned something genuinely hard or even new? If the answer is a few years ago, you've been coasting and the market has noticed. Pick one high value infrastructure level skill and go incredibly deep. Become the undeniable expert in that one specific domain. That is how you go from 70K to 130K. And on top of that, when you get the right certifications, that'll give you a huge boost as well. Real quick, if you're watching this and you're not sure which tech career path is actually the right fit for your background, your personality, and your goals, I built a completely free quiz specifically for this. It's called What Tech Role Are You Built For? It's 8 questions. It takes about 2 minutes, and it's going to tell you which tech careers are best for you, whether that's cybersecurity, system administration, cloud engineering, or networking, along with the salary range and the exact next step to get there. So click the link in the description to take it for free. You'll be able to know which tech career is best for you. Let's talk about the most expensive debt that you are carrying. The most expensive debt that you have right now, it's not your mortgage, it's not your student loans or your car note, it's your ignorance debt. Ignorance debt is the cost of what you do not know. In the tech industry, this debt compounds faster than anywhere else. For the career transitioner, your ignorance debt is the gap between where you are right now and where you need to be to get hired. The good news is that debt is very payable. The Security Plus certification, for example, is a 45-day study commitment that can immediately qualify you for stable tech roles that pay between $75,000 to $100,000 a year, and it's a very fast debt payoff. For the underpaid tech professional, your ignorance debt is more dangerous because you do not always see it coming. If you're a system administrator in your 40s and you've been ignoring cloud computing and Kubernetes for the last 5 years, you are carrying massive ignorance debt. If you've been somebody who's been working in help desk for 10 years, you are carrying an extreme amount of debt. If you are a network engineer who has not touched automation or Python scripting, you are carrying debt. If you are a cybersecurity analyst who has not learned how AI is changing threat detection, you are carrying massive debt as well, and the market is about to bankrupt your career. Here's what paying down the ignorance debt actually looks like in practice. It's not glamorous. It's actually sitting at the terminal at 7 p.m. after work and building labs. It's reading documentation that's boring. It's taking a Microsoft Learn module on Azure when you would much rather be watching Netflix. It's the boredom of mastery. You have to accept that boredom. You do not have the luxury of coasting on the skills that you learned 10 years ago. The people that are making 200K, they're not smarter than you. They just stayed current when you stopped. The specific ignorance debts that I see most often that are costing people the most money right now: not having a cloud certification, whether that's AWS or Azure, not having the Security Plus certification to get government contracting jobs, or not knowing how to use AI tooling to be able to get better at your job. And most importantly, if you don't have a security clearance, you want to get one so you have even more job security. Any one of those gaps, if you close it in the next 90 days, it can add $30,000 to $60,000 to your salary. I want to pause here for a second because I know exactly what some of you are thinking right now. You're thinking, this all makes sense, but I don't know where to actually start at. I don't know which certification to get first. I don't know how I'm going to translate my past experience into a tech resume. I don't know how to get into high-paying tech roles specifically. And that is exactly what me and my team do. We help people every single day get into high-paying tech roles. We work with career transitioners who have zero tech background and get you into your first high-paying stable tech role. We work with underpaid tech professionals who have been stuck at the same salary for years and help you reposition and job hop into higher paying roles that pay 30 to 50% more. We use AI accelerated career strategies, targeted certification roadmaps, and specific resume and LinkedIn strategies that most people have never even seen before. So if you're serious about making a move in the next 90 days, click the link in the description below to fill out a quick application to work with me and my team. We don't work with everybody, so the application, it helps me make sure that we actually get you the results that you want. All right, so let's talk about your biggest unfair advantage that you have. Here's the part of this video that most people do not expect me to say. Your age is your biggest unfair advantage, but only if you know how to use it. Do you know why hiring managers in tech are terrified of hiring 22-year-olds? Because they are a massive risk. They do not know how to communicate with stakeholders. They also don't know how to manage a project timeline without being micromanaged. They don't know how to handle a crisis without panicking. They don't know how to navigate corporate politics. They also have never sat in a room with any high-level people and had to explain a technical problem in plain English before. But you do if you have tech experience. If you are 40 years old, you have 2 decades of professional experience that 22-year-olds cannot buy. You know how to de-escalate a tense situation with a client. You know how to write a professional email. You know how to show up on time every single day without being told to. You know how to manage competing priorities under pressure. You have all of that down packed. In tech contracting specifically, those soft skills, they're worth a premium. Government contractors work directly with military leadership, federal agencies, and classified programs. They need people who are professional, reliable, and mature, and that's you. For the career transitioner, stop hiding your past experience because it's not tech. Your 10 years in healthcare taught you HIPAA compliance, which is extremely valuable and is directly relevant to cybersecurity. Your military background gave you a security clearance and mission critical operational experience, which is worth $20,000 to $40,000 in salary premium in tech contracting and GovTech alone. Your finance background taught you risk management, which is the foundation of information security. You are not starting over. You are pivoting with an unfair advantage. So you are using your transferable skills and leveraging it in tech. For the underpaid tech professional, stop interviewing like a junior employee. When you go to your next interview or salary negotiation, you don't just talk about your technical skills. You need to actually talk about the systems that you've kept running, the outages that you've prevented, the projects that you have under your belt and that you manage, and the business impact of your work. You're not a technician, you are a strategic asset. The company's paying $150,000 to $200,000 in tech. They're not looking for the youngest person in the room. They're looking for the most reliable, the most experienced, and the most cleared if you have a clearance already. And if you don't have one yet, you should focus on getting one. That is the game that you should be playing. You need to be leveraging your transferable skills no matter where you're starting at. This is what's going to allow you to stand out and get high salaries when you're first starting out. So here's the bottom line. Whether you're trying to break into tech for the first time in your 30s or 40s, or you've been in tech for years and you're still underpaid, the path forward is literally the same. Stop being a generalist and pick one high value lane. Pay down your ignorance debt every single day and stop treating your age and experience as a liability and start weaponizing it as the unfair advantage that it actually is. You have 20 to 25 prime earning years ahead of you. Don't waste them competing with 22-year-olds on entry-level coding tests or coasting on skills that you learned in 2018. The tech contracting sector, GovTech specifically, is hiring right now. Defense tech is booming. Clear positions are going unfilled because there aren't enough qualified people. The opportunity is literally sitting right in front of you. If you want me to personally help you execute on this exact strategy, translate your past experience into a high-paying, tech-ready resume, get you certified, and get you job-ready faster by leveraging AI, click the link in the description to apply to work with me. When you join, let me know that you watched the 30s and 40s video, and we will build your specific roadmap from day one. I'll see you inside.